Okay, so this is for my silly songs and sing along people. There's a few songs that I want you to learn, um, or that yeah, because they're hard to learn. They're a lot easier to learn in person, a little harder when we're remote, and I only sing a couple times. All right, so this is the Pickle song. This is the song that I wrote for camp at Clapping Hands Farm. Um, so it's Pickle, and then it's a chicken. There's a pickle in a barrel, and I don't think that there'll ever be a better pickle than this pickle. It's the best. And there is nothing colder than my arm up to my shoulder in the barrel of the pickle that is better than the rest. There's a chicken in the pasture, she's been living there since last year, and nobody knows how many eggs she's laid. Where's her nest? My grandma says to check on her, but she's got quite a neck on her regarding that long-necked pecking chicken, I'm afraid. Oh, and this is the Stirring My Brew song. All right. Stirring and stirring and stirring my brew. Ooh, ooh. Stirring and stirring and stirring my brew. Ooh, ooh. Tip toe, tip toe, tip toe. Boo! And then the Proper Cup of Coffee song. You can find this one. There are verses in between, very clever verses. But if you like, as a kid song, like we just want to get to the fun bits. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper copper pot. Iron coffee pots, tin coffee pots, they're no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. I'll do this one a little with a couple more iterations faster and faster, because that's part of the deal is getting good at singing it faster. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper copper pot. Iron coffee pots, tin coffee pots, they're no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. This is where I tend to screw up a little bit with my hands. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper copper pot. Iron coffee pots, tin coffee pots, they're no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. All right. I hope that helps. I'll see you guys next week.